الرئيس المنتخب كاريان والسيدة زوجته، السيد المدير سام أوري، قادة الروتري. No Arabic translation? No. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just making sure that you're all awake. Good morning to all of you. President-elect Kalian, Director Sam, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Africa. The black continent. Africa, a challenging, extraordinary continent. Large resources, huge challenges. I'll give you some facts about Africa. 315 million people, 1 out of 2 of sub-Saharan people survive on less than $1 per day. 184 million people, 33% of the African population, suffer from malnutrition. The average income per capita for the last decade decreased in 20 African countries. Less than 50% of the African population has access to hospitals and doctors. 30 million Africans do not have access to safe water. The average life expectancy in Africa is 41 years. Only 57% African children are enrolled in primary schools. And 1 out of 3 of those children complete school. 1 of 6 children die before the age of 5. This number is 25 times higher than other nations. Children account for half of all civilian casualties in wars in Africa. The African continent lost more than 5.3 million hectares of forest during the decade. Less than 1 person out of 5 has electricity. Out of 1,000, 15 have telephone lines, and 7.8 out of 1,000 surf the internet. HIV and AIDS. Estimated 22.5 million people are living with HIV virus. In 2009, 1.3 million died from AIDS in the sub-Saharan Africa, and 1.8 million were newly infected. Malaria, the most affected region in the world, accounts for about 86% of the estimated 247 million episodes worldwide and 91% of the malaria deaths. Huge challenges. Rotary and Africa. We have 1,063 Rotary clubs, 25,000 Rotarians out of 1 billion population. 668 Rotaract clubs, 854 Interact clubs, 291 Rotary Community Corps clubs as of July 1st, 2010. Past President of Rotary International, Wilfred Wilk, seen these challenges. And he and his successors, Dickie Lee and John Kenny, formed the Reach Out to Africa initiative. which was also endorsed by President Ray this year. The goals are to mobilize African Rotarians in developing service projects that address community needs, to build awareness among Rotarians in developed countries on the compelling needs of the continent, develop partnership among Rotary clubs in Africa and in other countries in the world, and international organizations interested in helping Africa. Provide guidance on Rotary International and Foundation programs to the Rotary clubs of Africa to utilize it more. Facilitate communication and better understanding among Rotarians of different regions, different nations, cultures, and communities as they work together with Africa. Involve youth and the family of Rotary in the Reach Out to Africa initiative to build bridges of understanding. Promote Rotary values and increase membership. Improve communication and the image of Rotary in Africa. 6 areas of focus was decided by the committee: water management, health initiatives, HIV, malaria, tuberculosis, literacy, education, economic empowerment, children welfare, disabilities. This committee has 3 components of this big organization. The Executive Committee, chaired by past Rotary International Director Thomas Branham, and vice-chaired by past Rotary International Director Orshalik Balkan. Then the regional subcommittees, and Africa is divided into 4 regional subcommittees: South, East, West, and North, each chaired by a Rotarian. Then the 4 regional committees have their own committees, and the 3rd major component is the service associates, which facilitate resources to Africa. The 4 regions are the northern region, which consists of the north of Sahara part, Egypt, Sudan, Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, and Somalia. The east region, Ethiopia, Kenya, Tanzania, Madagascar. The west region, the largest, and the southern region. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we can change the destiny of Africa, as Rotary has been doing in other areas in the world. Hand in hand, we can make the Reach Out to Africa initiative a movement never dreamed of, and in the long run, we can play a significant role in turning the Reach Out to Africa concept into Africa Reach Out. We may not see that in our lifetime, perhaps, but we can start and be part of an ambitious Rotary movement for the welfare of about 1 billion people who need